I was watching a drama on the TV recently and there was something that was just factually incorrect and it annoys me a bit, so I thought I would record something on it. But a person's husband died and there was a will reading, which in itself is quite old-fashioned, but she was going to this stately home for the will to be read. And her mother-in-law said, well, do you need to come to this will reading because you've got a prenuptial agreement? And it just made me think that that was so inaccurate that I needed to record this to put the situation right and straight. So factually, a prenuptial agreement actually deals with what happens regarding assets when parties decide to get divorce. So if someone wants to keep a property in their name and to protect it and to keep their salary separate, and there's a whole host of things that can be included in a prenuptial agreement, but it's basically the regulation of parties' assets during their marriage. So whilst it does make reference to wills, wills can be changed at any point. So even if you had a prenuptial agreement stating what someone should put in their will, that person could change their will at any point in the future. But also the purpose of a prenuptial agreement isn't to deal with someone's estate in the event that they die. It's actually to deal with that person's assets during the time that they are married. And a lot of the time, someone's will is very different to what's in their prenuptial agreement, because in the event that they get divorced, then they essentially don't want their ex-partner to have a share of a certain property, to have some of their pension, to have a share of this commercial business. But in the event that they die, they were actually still married at the time that they die and they have children. And because they were happily married when they died, they would want their partner to then have a share of their wealth that accumulated during the time that they were alive. So I just thought it was important for me to let people know that in case they thought what was said in this drama was in fact correct. If you have found this clip helpful, please do like, share and subscribe.